Welcome to the Chain Out Podcast with your hosts, Jeremy and Daryl.
Hey everybody, welcome to Season 3, Episode 144 of the Chain Out Podcast with your favorite hosts, Daryl and Jeremy. Hey Daryl, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, Jeremy. How are you doing?
Good. What makes things so fantastic for you this evening?
You know, we're going to be talking to two of my favorite Canadian disc golfers.
Oh.
The weather is fantastic in Edmonton.
Yes, we actually have summer. It only took
Yeah.
till the middle of August for us to
Exactly.
get a
Bit of hot weather.
high plus 20 today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
great.
bad.
And for
30.
our
Reached
American
30.
listeners in the 80s is what that means. That's what it is.
Is there a tariff on that 80?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Okay, we're not going to go there.
So what do we got planned for tonight, Daryl? What are we doing?
Like I said, we're going to be talking to the Eastern Canadian Amateur Nationals MPO and FPO winners that took place this past weekend over at Eddyville Superspin courses out there in Bourget, Ontario. You know, we talked to the tournament director, John Pytel, a couple of weeks ago. Tonight, we're excited to have those winners, Thomas Gilbert and Alexander Poletto, join us on the show. You know what? They're going to be here in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Awesome. Yeah. And we're back together. I guess we should address that too. I was away last week.
Yeah.
I got stuck in Denver a little bit on my way back home, but
We can talk about that one around the basket.
yeah, we can get into the weeds on that. But yeah, we're back together. I
We
always
are.
love being back together in the studio. I was looking, I'm like, I wasn't wearing my glasses last week. I know a lot of people listen, so I probably saved them from a sight because the lighting was bad, my camera was bad. I think
think
the
so?
best thing was my mic. That was
Right.
the thing I had going for me. I didn't have my glasses on. I'm like, who is this guy? He's not the host you've come to love and I don't know,
And
just
yeah,
love.
and whatever. Yeah.
Did you notice anything different about me tonight?
Did I notice anything different about you? You have glasses on.
I do. I'm wearing my glasses.
You're having a cup of tea like normal. Oh, you're looking pretty fly in your Team Canada hoodie.
Yeah, I've got my Team Canada sweatshirt. It's brand new, like literally brand new. It just arrived last night. And, you think normally you put something on order, it's going to come by, I don't know, Canada Post, maybe Purolator, maybe
Right.
something like that.
Yeah.
Not this one. This was hand delivered to my house.
Oh.
And it wasn't by like Firefly trucks or whatever, those things. It was by a Team Canada player.
Yeah?
Mr. Rob Sharp
Wow.
came right to my house and delivered this. How cool is that?
Special treatment for you.
It was. I think it was for probably anyone in the Edmonton area. But I hope he didn't have to drive around all of Edmonton yesterday delivering everything.
Yeah,
but
maybe you did.
if he did, I don't know. I love it. It's fantastic. You want to support Team Canada, get yourself a hoodie like this or some of the other gear. Rob Sharp, he is from the Edmonton area. He's going to be representing Canada in the age-protected divisions
Okay.
at the WIFDIF Disc Golf Team Championships. And you know where that is. That's in Lithuania.
Of course.
Didn't we have a rhyme in one of the drafts for Lithuania?
Something about Joe Henderson Mania, or
Yeah,
think it was, or whoever the guest was.
It might have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be coming up here in September. But he said he is actually leaving this Friday.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's going to be heading to Finland and Sweden and other parts in Europe to courses. He said he's going to go to Ale.
Hello.
He's going to go to Krokel
Croco.
and Heinola.
Hi.
Hi, Nola. So he's going to go to some wicked courses that are on the tour and get a chance to play them.
That'd be awesome.
So he'll be all set by the time he gets to Lithuania. He's going to play the best courses.
Ale, I think, or maybe Krokel is one of those courses that people pick on their desert island disc when we ask them which course they're going to transport.
Yes.
I think that's been mentioned a few times. So
That's true.
love to get out there and play those.
But that's not all I bought from Team Canada.
Ooh.
But wait, there's more. I also bought some packs of Team Canada trading cards. Now, if you watched the live we did up in Nationals, you would have seen me open some packs with Team Canada members, Chris O'Zolins, Colleen McInnes, and Joe Henderson,
Right.
and actually pull up one pack, had each of their cards in it, which
Right.
was pretty cool.
And I think you picked their card, right? Everybody else had packs open as well, but you were the one that picked their cards.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I have 3 packs, and I thought we could open them right now because I know we got our guests are coming, that kind of thing. I've got one for me, one for you,
Yeah.
and one for the listeners. So if we can,
How do they open it?
well, we'll open it on their behalf.
Oh, okay,
And the
gotcha.
reason I want to do that is because some of these packs, and I don't know if it's any of these three, have a special card inside that will get you a game thrown or an actual disc right out of a Team Canada player's bag.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, and when I talked to Rob, he had said that there are still a few that have not been drawn yet.
Okay, let's get to it.
Let's do it. Let's Mike Biet's giveaway disc is here. We're going to move that out of the way. We're going to switch over to our camera here.
Right. Well,
You-
open the pack first.
Oh, you pick which one you're going to open, and then you go open it in front of the camera. Okay.
Do that one.
There you go.
All
Roll
right.
yourself up and tell us what you get.
All right. Team Canada Collector Series. Here we go. Which way should I open them? Towards, so I pull them out facing the camera?
Yeah,
like
pull
that.
them out and show them one by one, and let's see.
Oh, we got
Oh, wait. We got a winner? I think you got a winner. You did.
That's hilarious. Congratulations. You have won a signed disc from Stuart McKissick.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's got a QR code on it, so don't anybody scan it. That's awesome.
So there you go. It can happen. That's amazing.
Yeah. That's funny. Okay, and then Mr. MP40 himself here, Mr. Miguel Alvarado.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Miggy,
Julie Bisson.
we've talked to her.
We've talked to
I
Miguel
was say,
as
is there
well.
anybody here we haven't talked to yet? Maybe.
Another Miguel Alvarado. Looks like he's got a mohawk on this.
Yeah, I think his hat, just the way it is.
Oh, he's just got the hat, yeah.
From what I understand, there's 3 different poses for each person.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got a double Miguel Alvarado,
Maybe.
a Julie Bisson, and Noah Higgins.
Oh, he's looking good there.
Higgy, as people were calling him. And Mr. Stuart McKissick,
Yeah.
the signed disc himself. So that's awesome.
Well, and I think that's Mr. Sharp there in the comments. He's admiring the hoodie there, and
Right.
pretty amazed to see that. Well, that's a great pack that you got. I'm going to do my pack here now, too. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Ooh. So who do we have in this pack? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We got the FPO
at that.
Canadian champion,
Look at that
Sophia
pose.
Donica. She's flying, literally flying. Then we have Mr. Max Rogitnik.
best voice in disc golf.
Yes, this is Max Rogitnik's card. After that, we got another Julie Bisson.
Nice.
One of the funnest names to say,
Yeah.
except for maybe Mr. Alvarado. We've got a Hector Daikau. We haven't
Right.
talked to Hector yet.
No, okay. We need to get him on the podcast.
And a Justin Da Silva.
Don't think we've spoken to him either.
No, look, we got some more people to talk to. Now, Daryl, can you do the honors for our listeners? Because you had the luck of drawing one of the discs.
Right.
Maybe you'll get one
You
for the
reckon?
listeners here.
You want me? Are you sure you want me to do it?
100%. You're good at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the
Okay.
pack we're going to give away to our listeners.
Right. Here we go. So how are they going to get these? How are they going to get them?
We'll do as one of our contests we'll do.
Put them in with something. Make sure let me just make sure there's nothing in there. I'm not pulling out another giveaway and showing it. I don't think so.
Okay.
But
Well,
We
maybe.
have-
You never know.
nothing in there. So we have another Justin Da Silva.
Nice. Oh,
We have another
Mr.
Max
Max.
Rogitnik. You have to do that.
I like the way that you did that.
Thank you. We have a Hector Daikau.
Similar pack here, it looks
I
like.
think so, yeah. Another June. We have Chris O'Zolins.
Hey.
Team Captain Canada. Team Canada captain, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think he is.
And, drum roll please, I pulled the Rob
Oh.
Sharp.
Nice.
There you go.
The star, the man of the hour. Thanks again, Rob, for delivering the jerseys, the cards, and for hand picking a
winning
pack that
don't-
wins. Oh, we can't do that? Oh, yeah. People are going to take that. I think they might have seen the podcast and know who won.
No, but they're going to take that and scan it and then
Sure.
they'll claim it.
Yeah, sure.
Well, they could. Maybe they won't on our podcast, but
You're hilarious. All right, well, we'll be giving those away. Awesome stuff. Fantastic. Those cards look great. So if you want to get some of those of your own, you can do that as well. The cool thing about them is on the back as well, if you do see the players out in the wild, they have a spot to get their signature, so you can get them signed as well.
Absolutely.
I forgot to do that when I was up in Grand Prairie, but I'll be doing it.
make
as I
sure you
can.
take them with you every disc golf trip you go on.
That's right. Plus the other 3 packs I got, I can get so many signed. I think I've got
Yeah.
almost at least one of everybody at this point. So that's
you go.
fantastic. Cool. Where else are we at to next? I think we got to say that PDGA is helping sponsor not only Team Canada, but they also help take care of this podcast and making it possible this year. So make sure if you're not a PDGA member, jump on and get in that sign up type thing, and you'll be keeping your Canadian funds in Canada. I stumbled there. Exactly. Really good at that. Hey, I'm good at this podcast.
You're good at paying the bills.
That's right.
Well, how about I just quickly move on and tell you about some tournaments that happened over the weekend?
PDGA.
It's normally me, the one that stumbles over the words.
Yeah.
So let's quickly talk about what happened in Canada over the weekend. There were 19 events that took place, including 9 C tiers and 1 A tier. We had events in BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec City, or Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Yukon Territory.
Yeah.
And that's your lot. So close. Just missing PEI and Newfoundland this week, but that's okay. So many great events, including just straight up open tournaments. We had MVP circuit challenges. There were club championships. There was more MVP, I said that, doubles events and more. Lots of different things. But this week we want to chat about an event. That's a good start, right?
PDGA.
We want to talk about an event that I attended this past weekend in Edmonton. It was the Edmonton Innova Replay AHE fundraiser tournament.
Right.
What are we doing? Okay, so this was the 4th year of this event, and it raises funds for the local Alberta hospital. That's associated with the Edmonton Disc Golf Association, also Mental Health Foundation as well. Through a joint effort, they have an 18-hole disc golf course out there located on their property. So we really love the Alberta hospital course out there at Niska Pasquak, to give it its full name. President Brock Cicchetti and his amazing team put on a great event this year. Like I said, it was an Innova Replay event. People, if you don't know what an Innova Replay event is, you get 3 Innova discs. Go to Protoglow Zero, a Halo Star Fox, and a Duo Valkyrie.
Nice.
That's your 3 discs you got from Innova. You also got to pick 3 discs from your own bag to play with as well, for 6 in total. And then once per hole, you got a mulligan to rethrow a shot. Got it?
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense?
Yeah,
it's good.
That's the mulligan, or maybe the replay part of it?
That's the replay part of
gotcha,
it. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. We had new holes out there. It was a 23-hole layout. I like it when we play this tournament because it expands out into that extra part of the property. We had lots of prizes out there. I just wanted to say, if you've never played, have you ever played an event or a round or whatever with a mulligan?
No.
Getting used to knowing when to use it, because you might shank your drive, you might throw, a bad shot or whatever. You think, well, do I take that drive and then have the replay for my 2 up shots to get me close to the basket? Or do I replay the drive and hope that I get closer than this bad shot that I threw first? But then you've got to play the rest of the hole as is.
So you really got to know your game, right?
Yeah. Well, you just really got to take it. Like what we were doing, we fell into the groove of is everybody was doing their drive. Once you're kind of close to the basket or, within range for your up shot, it wasn't so much an up shot. If you ask Brock, it was more of a fastest laser straight throw I've ever seen to try and hit the chains and go straight in. Like you were running the shot on your up shot.
Gotcha.
And then if you missed that, then it was more of a layup or a half bid just to get it near the basket and then go. But if your first shot was close to the basket, you were running it on your first shot and then you were doing your mulligan on your third.
See, I thought maybe people would be taking it for those C2 putts, saying if I get a second, like if you get a replay on a putt, a lot of times player 2 will get it in.
Right.
So, but not a lot of that.
Well, that's the thing. Some people were running the first shot.
Yeah.
And then if they missed it, obviously 99% of them were missing, then they kind of relaxed into their shot for the second shot. Whereas I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to try and run this. I'm going to do a nice shot, but I'm going to kind of give it a bid. If that missed, but I was still within the bullseye, then it's green light, go. Have fun with your replay.
Right.
As opposed to doing your replay first. If that, your fake throw first.
Yeah.
And then going with your actual throw afterwards. So getting used to knowing when to use that was took a bit of getting used to. Sometimes I was picking up my mini and then being like, oh,
too late.
Too late. But definitely a great event. Had a lot of fun. Good weather. 2 rounds of disc golf. Congratulations to Tyler Edwards.
Okay.
And Jana, I believe, won the
The competitive on the
She
female
won
and the
female
men's?
competitive. Somebody else won some things as well, but I
And the
wasn't there.
mixed, yeah.
I was picking up baskets and running around the course and picking up stuff.
So you
Remember,
got to play, you got to volunteer, you got to do it all, and you got Innova Discs. Must have been
Yeah.
a good weekend for you.
it was a very good weekend.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Remember, if you want us to talk about your event, you've either played, tournament directed, or just want us to be aware of, message us on Instagram and Facebook. Send us an email, chainoutpodcast@gmail.com.
That's right. On the pro news side of things, the Disc Golf Pro Tour had the week off last week because a lot of people from all over the world were heading down to Milford, Michigan to get ready for the World Championships that actually started today. So first round is in the bag. I was taking a look at some of the scores and some of the players and what was going on. And there's so many players that they're not, like the MPO division isn't even playing on the same course. There's like two pools,
yeah.
right? There's a pool on one course, a pool on the other, and then I think they figure it out after day 3 or 4 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because it's so it was kind of interesting there. We've got Thomas Gilbert, who will be on the show. He was down, he's down playing in Milford. Marty Hendel, who was also up at ECAN, he's down there. Then we got Chantel Badinsky, Rebecca Dawn, Kat Johnson, Karen Martel. Elaine King is down there playing in the FPO as well for Worlds.
Representing.
Yeah. And you want to know who's kind of the leader of the Canadians right now out of the two divisions?
Go for it.
Top 10 herself this year.
Oh, had to be.
Yeah. Ms. Rebecca Dawn is tied for 9th. So she's just been tearing it up.
She has, yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And it was nice to see they did a post not that long ago of showing the, I think it was the top 10 players in the world, was it? Or the top 20 she cracked? She did something like that. So she's actually up there as one of the best FPO players in the world.
She's so young.
Yes.
Yeah.
And her first real full year playing.
And what else happened down there? Not just Worlds.
Not just Worlds. What else was going on?
There was putting.
Oh, yeah. The putting competition and the long distance happened.
Yeah.
And she is our FPO putting championship, the
Exactly.
world putting champion.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
And I think, what was it? Ella got the long drive, maybe it was, I think.
I'm not too sure. I
Yeah,
didn't
Eagle
check
got
that
the
out.
putting on the
Yeah.
MPO, and I don't know if it was Calvin or somebody who got the
The long
long
drive? I
drive.
thought it would have to be AB, wouldn't it?
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe AB.
Do your research better.
Stay tuned on Around the Basket when we do our research in between shows.
All right, we've been doing some giveaways. If you've been following along on our Instagram and Facebook, you would have seen our Smith Lake Farm giveaway posts, our ace runs. What do you think? Have you been enjoying them?
I have. You've
you were
cut them
there.
together pretty good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I'm like, is this stuff really going to be watchable? But
Right.
some of those are pretty watchable.
They are, yeah. We've had a few close calls, but as of the last video, we've not scored the ace yet.
No. But I've
Stay
heard
tuned.
it's always a passion if you haven't seen that
Always
throw.
I think that was a great throw. Yeah. Keep stay tuned. We will get some more of those up and whenever they keep coming available, and whenever I get some time, I'll put those more together and we'll get those out.
Yep.
In the meantime, coming up soon, Jeremy moved my stand and everything, so we'll just put this up. If you want to hold that up, please, Vanna.
Oh, yeah.
We will be giving away this Mike Biette donated Innova Wraith, Star Wraith. Check out that soon, coming to your socials. And then also, if that's not enough, we've got 2 giveaways on the go. Let's go for a third. Mr. Wally O'Valley, we had him on the podcast. He's part of Team Elevation. Part of Team Elevation's ritual kind of thing is every year they do a disc and put everybody's name on there. So his name is on that disc. And what is that disc, Jeremy? You want to tell me what
That
it is?
disc, this is the version of Elevation that they've made kind of a Berg-style disc.
Yeah.
The Groundhog.
The Groundhog.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's an Elevation Groundhog for us to give away as well.
And then
also,
after that...
And also, Mr. Ryan Duchesne, who is also from Canada, he's on Team Elevation. His name is on there as well.
Right. And then we'll have the pack of cards as well that we just opened.
And then a pack of cards and maybe
Man,
some
they're
stickers.
just lining up.
I know. We
Awesome.
got too many. I don't got time to give everything away.
And if those giveaways, if they're not good enough for you, well, you know what? We've got a couple amazing sponsors who's
Do we?
got everything that you need for disc golf. We've got BR Disc Golf out there, and Brendan, the owner, has let us know that High River course that he was working on and looking for volunteers for,
Yeah.
they got 9 holes installed in Alberta,
Sweet.
and they are playable. So there's temporary signage in place. It's listed on UDisc. Go down and check it out. He'll let you know when the next work bee is happening if you're interested as well. He has new MVP and Discmania up on the website, and I checked out some of the Discmania. He's got the Nicholas Antilla Special Blend S-Line PD, as well as the Q-Line Premier DD3s. So you can pick up either of those from BR Disc Golf. And on the Disc Republic side, our other amazing sponsor we've got this year, Jason and his team says, hey, with Worlds here and our minds and on our minds, don't forget that you can get your Innova Discraft Worlds collector boxes at Disc Republic. That's the combo of the Buzz and the Rock. Yeah, and different types of ones, and you can win possibly the wooden carved ones as well.
Maybe I should open one of those.
You're on a roll. You might as well. And they also have, related to the Worlds, are the Paul Macbeth 6 times Claw 2026 Worlds Edition Buzz SS's. So you can pick those up as well. They're not available everywhere, but Disc Republic does have them. And if you do buy anything from either of our sponsors, use the code CHAINOUT at checkout. It's a promo code that helps us out, and we'd really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Stay tuned after this episode. Be sure to head over to our Patreon. I have a button for that. Get the free link to join us for Around the Basket. We'll be chatting all about the first day of Worlds. We'll be talking about more Innova replay, a little bit more behind the scenes maybe. We're going to be talking about maybe some of what you got up to in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Maybe you played some disc golf down there.
Yeah, I did play a little bit. We can chat about
flight
that.
back that you had back.
It's true. Well, why don't we talk about it for a minute, because we, our guests are still kind of eating some M&Ms and getting all that stuff going on. They're doing something. I don't know what they're doing. But one of the things, I was supposed to play in the Innova replay with you, but I did get delayed in Denver due to weather, and that's the first time everyone says don't fly through Denver, you'll get delayed. I did not get delayed in the last 8 flights I've done through there at least. But this time was an exception, and I got stuck, no hotels available, nothing like that. So I didn't get to play in the Innova replay event. So what I wanted to ask you was, I was really excited, especially the duo disc. I don't have a Valkyrie. I don't have a Zero either. What did you actually think of the discs that we got? Were they good ones?
Yeah, so I played on behalf of Sonia. I putt with zeros anyway. So I really liked the Protoglow Zero. It was great. I made some C2 putts.
Oh, nice.
That seems to be my range. Anywhere like edge of C1 to, 20. I think I even made a deep C2, almost C3 putt with a zero. Yeah.
Sweet.
The Valkyrie, the Fox, the Halo Star Fox, I think I might like it more than my regular Star Fox, because my Star Fox is super flippy. It is quite light. I think it's a 167.
Okay.
But I can throw it on a good amount of hyzer. It's going to flip up the flat and just drift right, and it'll never come back. The Halo Star, a little bit more stable.
Yep.
Get it to fly, but it's definitely still a good pushing. And everyone there that hadn't thrown the Fox, all they kept saying was, this Fox just glides for days.
Oh, so everybody liked it.
They are super glidey discs, so everyone liked the Fox. The Valkyrie, I have Valkyries. I've bagged them at certain times. I think I've kind of moved on from the Valkyrie, but the Duo Valkyrie, everyone says that they kind of fly dead straight. Normally a -2 too. So yeah, people were loving the discs. I like them.
Yeah.
If I only had, those, it wasn't like I had these 3 discs and I'm like, oh wow, why have I got that? I'll never throw it.
Yeah.
Like I did use them throughout the round.
So a couple of them could make your bag maybe, or at least earn their spot, or try to.
They might, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And I know I'll be getting my hands on my 3 once I see Brock, and I'll get a chance to throw them as well. So although I didn't make it, I'll still get those discs. Awesome. And it does look like, Daryl, we have one of our guests has arrived.
One of our guests has arrived, yeah.
Now, our other guest said they were tentative, right?
Yeah.
So I think we don't make a guest sit in the waiting room too long.
You know what?
Unless you stock it or no?
You just talk for 1 second.
Yeah, you bet. So, yeah, I'm excited to see those discs, get a chance to throw them. I'm getting ready to go to Falcon's flight in just over a week. That's the next A tier after the one that we're talking about today. And if I get those discs in time, maybe they'll help me thread those tight wooded lines that we see at Aspen Meadows East and West.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, we're ready.
All right. Great. So tonight's guests, Daryl, and the one that we're going to bring on is one of those two, made the 5-hour drive from Toronto to Ottawa last weekend to play in Canada's 7th A tier of the year, the Eastern Canadian Amateur Nationals. It was well worth it for both of them because they ended up winning their divisions. And why don't we welcome FPO ECAN winner Alexandra Poletto to the podcast.
Absolutely.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
Everything's going great. How's it going with you?
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for taking the time to join us tonight. First off, we got to start with it saying congratulations on your win this past weekend at ECAN. How was that?
Thank you. It was really great. Honestly, Eddyville's always a fun time. John does a great job at that tournament. And yeah, it was fun to get back out there. It was my first tournament since May.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good to get back.
Well, while you say it, why don't we start right off the top that we had that buried in there, but you're saying it's the first tournament since May. Now, we obviously follow all our favorite Canadian disc golfers, and you being one of them. And when we were following your Instagram, I wasn't sure, was this like world traveler? Like, tell everybody what was happening. What have you been doing for the last 3 months?
Yes, it's been a journey. We actually put disc golf on hold, and we were traveling with my dad, who's sailing through the Mediterranean. So we joined him from Sicily to make the crossing to Sardinia, which was a 36-hour crossing, and then sailed along the coast of Sardinia to the north and crossed into Corsica. And then we left him there, and he'll be actually sailing to the Caribbean. So
Wow.
we'll join him hopefully down there eventually.
I'm not the sailor by any means. I don't like the water that much. But is he solo sailing, or has he got a crew with him as well?
He had a captain, and unfortunately his captain passed away, which is
Oh.
why we came to help him sail. So it was an unexpected turn of events, but it ended up being an amazing adventure for us.
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
And I'm not as familiar with all of my European geography, but I'm getting the feeling that the part that you were involved in, it was all within Europe and that. And now you're mentioning the Caribbean. So he's going to like go all the way across the Atlantic to the Caribbean? And he's
Yes.
going to be the captain for that too? Is he ready for it?
No, he's not too experienced for that. He will be hiring people to help him, because that would be another issue.
Yeah.
Doing that alone. I don't even know if that's allowed. I think legally you need to have at least 4 people.
Unless you get the special permission like those people who have like hand rowed across the Atlantic. And
I think they
Yes, I
probably
guess
still
you
have support
can.
crews.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy, but
Well-
it was quite an adventure.
Yeah, what were some of the highlights of that trip and some of the places that you got to see? Is there a place that you've already written down that you're like, I am coming back here?
Oh, I mean, any part of Europe, I'd go back to anything in Europe in a heartbeat. But Sicily was really unexpected. I didn't know what to expect from Sicily. I thought it would be more flat and desert-like and hot, and it was mountainous and lush. I just had no idea. So that was really interesting. And we were on the sea, obviously, so it's a different perspective. You're not as often in the small towns. You're more often enjoying beach life and just being on the water 24/7, snorkeling, scuba diving, kayaking. So the whole Sardinia coast is amazing swimming. The water is just crystal blue and really shallow beaches. So that was the only time we played disc golf, is we would go to shore and go in the shallow end and throw the disc back and forth. So that kept the upshots in check. But other than that,
Good
no
to see
disc
that.
golf in Sardinia.
Good to see that you actually took a disc with you. Couldn't leave it behind.
Of course, you can't travel without a disc.
Yeah, right.
okay?
Any chance in the water, did you happen to stumble across a pink glitch by chance? Because when I was in Mexico, I threw it in the ocean and I'm still looking for it.
Yes, they get carried out. I lost one in Mexico as well. Same thing.
There you go.
What are you trying to say? Don't throw discs in Mexico on the beach?
We don't, know how to throw discs, I think
No,
is what it
you
is.
said Alex.
I
doesn't
think
know?
Alex
Throw
knows
the
it.
tide.
Must have been a big,
Yeah.
big wind gust
Yeah.
or something.
For sure.
And I'm
Yeah.
thinking too, Alex, the other thing, we've talked about how wonderful the trip is, but that's not why we think it was probably awesome. Wasn't there some other amazing news that happened on this trip?
Yes, there was. I got my partner, disc golf partner, and life partner proposed to me on the trip, so now I'm engaged.
There you go.
Oh, you're blinding us
Congratulations.
here. Wow. Can you get a filter on that there?
So yes, now we have to plan our disc golf wedding and what course we want to do it at.
Oh, is that in jest, or do you think you might actually try to incorporate disc golf to your wedding?
No, I think we definitely want to. I mean, there's so many people. We were just thinking about our guest list, and there's so many people in the disc golf community that we realized that they've become such an important part of our life, even though they might not have known us for very long. It's like we see them more often than most of our other friends. So we definitely want to do something with our disc golf community here, and maybe that's we're thinking maybe like a fake little ceremony and fun round with lots of games and CTPs to make it a fun day.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is so cool.
That's the benefit of having a disc golf partner that you're going to spend your life with. You get to say,
Yes.
we're going to have a disc golf themed wedding.
That's right.
Yeah. You try and most
For
people that
sure.
we interview try and convince their other partner to let them out to play on a weekend. No, you're going full in on it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. You need to get the wives into disc golf. That's the secret.
There you go.
Even when they resist, you gotta force them.
That's right.
I know I've seen on your Instagram you had the disc golf boyfriend tutorial.
That's
Maybe you
right.
could do one for the wife partner.
The girlfriend, how to get your girlfriend into disc golf. Yeah.
There you go. See, we're
There
always
you
thinking
go.
about ideas. Well, if we can bring it back to disc golf and bring it back to the event that happened this weekend, we had a chance to talk to tournament director John Pytel a couple of weeks ago now. And from what he said, the weather has been quite wet out there, but the course was amazing. It's the greenest it's ever been. A lot of the ponds were the fullest they've ever been, full of water. You've been, you say you've been out there before. You've been out there a number of times. Did you notice a difference this year?
Yeah, it was very lush. I didn't really think about that, to be honest, because it's always beautiful there.
Right.
But it was the course played amazing. I mean, he did a great job upkeeping the course, and the lines were pretty perfect. I didn't think about it while playing, but now looking back, is like it was pretty spotless. Everything was perfect. So you guys haven't played Eddyville, right?
No,
not yet.
We've talked to John now 3 years in a row about ECAN, and every time it feels like it's an ever-changing course because he's got so many holes and he does so many different layouts. Like last year he did the Eddyville Elite, but no, we have not played it, to answer your question.
Yeah, it's a beast. I mean, it's definitely a commitment. He always loves to make it a long course. So 3 years ago when I played it last, it was 99 holes in the weekend. So you played 2 rounds of 18, 21, and another 2 rounds of 18. It was crazy. You were just exhausted. But this year and last year, he combined the 2 18-hole courses into a longer layout. I think last year it might have been 27. This year he made it 24.
Okay.
And so it was still very long. You're going through the whole course, but took out a lot of the little shorter holes. So it just left a lot of pretty substantial holes, a lot of par fours, and yeah, just a lot of great shot shapes.
Right.
So, I mean, I did miss having the 2 separate courses in their entirety. There are some holes I'm like, I loved that hole, but in general, the 24 hole was a great mix. You got everything, every type of shot.
Well, it seems like John is always mixing it up, so maybe those favorite holes of yours will be back again next time.
Yes,
It looked like
that's true.
it looked like the MPOs played a gold layout, but the FPOs played the blue layout, like you mentioned there. It seemed like that would have been a bit better fitted for your division. You said it played amazing. Did you like that layout?
Yes, the blues are great. I mean, the golds would be more challenging for us for sure. There are lines that are just harder to access, and especially if you don't have certain shot shapes, and just distances that wouldn't make it as fun for our division. But the blues are a great challenge. You have a chance to birdie almost every hole, but you have to execute shots really well. So yeah, I think it's perfect for our division.
Perfect.
Cool.
And we kind of touched on it a little bit there, but you haven't played. This is your first tournament back since spring. Did you feel that time off helped, or did it take a little bit of time to get back in the swing of playing?
You know what? It's so funny because you think things are going to be really rusty, which they are, but I'm starting to learn what goes and what is just all mental, because every time I take a break, my C1 putting is 10 times better.
Wow.
It's crazy. And then it becomes clear that C1 is all mental.
Okay.
But the timing on your throwing, definitely, I lose that. So that has taken a while to get back. I feel like after taking a break, I lose 30, 40 feet of distance just because the timing's a little bit off. But other than that, I mean, I got the rust off. There were some holes that were more shaky than normal, or I just was making decisions that I wouldn't normally make because I just forget how to attack certain holes in different conditions. But the putting was awesome, which saved my butt a lot of the time. And it was just good to get back in the swing of things. I feel like once you have your first tournament back, kind of like the first tournament of the season,
Yeah.
you feel like you can hit the ground running again. You're good to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And you had said about the C1 putting being good. I am a person, and I've been converted over the last year or so, that I start to keep my UDisc stats all the time. I'm doing my fairway, my circle one long, and now I've even incorporated it into my tournament play, and I'll do it on the PDGA scorecard. Do you do that as well? Is that something you do, or do you just kind of keep it in your head? No.
that would be way too much for me. I'm always like have my mini flying all over the place, like towels dropping things. I am just too busy and around. But no, you can just kind of feel it. Like I can count. You can recite every shot you take. So like, I can count the 2 C1 putts I missed. Yeah.
I was going to say those. You're right. When you miss one that you should have got, they tend to hang around in the back of the mind for a little bit there. Yeah. Well, you got an opportunity to have a heads-up battle with Alicia Hums all weekend long. It was just the two of you in the division. And what I was wondering about that, because I haven't been in that situation yet. So does your strategy change when there's just two of you in a division? Like, do you play to the player, or are you still just trying to play your best game and not worry about it? Like, what is your strategy like?
Yeah, it's tough. Especially since Alicia and I are good friends. So it's kind of hard to really take it super serious competitive. It felt more like a casual round with a friend. And especially since I was coming back from a long break, I didn't have high expectations for specific results. And I knew I was going to make errors that I wouldn't be happy with. So pressure was off. It was really relaxed, and we even said in the first round, we kind of looked at each other and were like, this doesn't feel like a tournament at all. It feels like we're just playing one of those 1 round sanctioned league nights. We're just playing in a fun card. We knew you wanted to score well. It felt like you were getting a round rating, but it didn't feel competitive against each other. So yeah, different mindset. You kind of are just focused on yourself and executing your shots, not really focused on the scoreboard in any way, which is really the best way you should attack every tournament. I think there's no reason to be looking at what other people are doing at any time. And then on the last round, that's the only time you kind of have their score in your head, because you're more shot for shot. If you start messing up a little bit, you got to be wary of how they're attacking certain holes and whether or not you should be more aggressive.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was going to say, when you say that, I could just see it, and not that it could easily work this way because we can't plan every one of our shots. But hopefully, that last round, if you're ahead, you're like, okay, Alicia, go. Okay, I'm just going to throw it to her disc, and I'll just keep
Yes.
following
Sure,
her
yeah,
up the
exactly.
fairway, right?
Yes, exactly. Or like she's parring, I can par. Like we
Yeah.
don't have to birdie. It takes a little bit of that stress off.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
interesting. Have you ever been on the flip side of that? Have you ever been behind by 2 or 3 shots in that final round, and the player that you're playing against is maybe laying up when they would normally go for it, but they're just trying to match you shot for shot? How does that get in your head to try and get that shot back?
Yes, I always tend to mess up from that position because I try to be way too aggressive. And I'm like, I can do this. I can beat her on this hole. And then I do something crazy. So I
Right.
think it's a good lesson to be in that situation, to realize that you should never go away from your game plan, and just stay aggressive, stick with what you know you can execute. Unless obviously if it's like last hole, you go for what you have to go for, but
Yeah.
otherwise it usually pays off just to stay true to what you had planned.
Right.
Gotcha. Well, and with you only having the two of you on your card, obviously they had to fill it out with a couple extra players. Who else did you end up getting a chance to play with?
Yeah, we played with two FA1s. They were actually sisters, so it was great vibes the whole time. They're from Quebec, and I was very impressed by their putting skill. I think they putt astronomically better than what I was putting in FA1. Honestly, they have the C1 putting of FPOs. So I hope they will continue to rise up and join us in the FPO division. And hopefully a lot of the other divisions continue to do that, because our FPO numbers have been dwindling this year. It feels like people are just going to different tournaments or having children, settling down, being busy. So it feels like most tournaments have been smaller and smaller this year compared to previous years.
Right.
But FA1 and FA2 are growing. So
That's
hopefully they just keep coming up.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. And I know everything, like we know Andrea Michaud's doing a ton for women's disc golf, and we've seen Edgar Hartling's out in Newfoundland, and he's been getting a pretty good growth in women's disc golf out there. So as long as everyone keeps on that path, it might take a year or two or more before we see the growth filter up to FPO, but at least it's on its way.
For sure.
Speaking of growth, we're gonna maybe grow this podcast by one more person. What do you think?
we
How do you
do
like
it?
that segue?
Yeah, that feels awesome. I love it.
So
It's almost like you're a professional.
yeah, we've got Mr. Thomas Gilbert in the waiting room too. Alex, I will bring him as well if that's okay.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe you've met him before once or twice.
Maybe.
Hey, Thomas, how are you doing?
Good. Yeah, sorry about joining in late.
Hey,
It's all good. We roll with the punches here. We know we're professionals. We can interview anybody.
yeah. Well, and you had said you thought you might be able to join us,
Tentative.
and we didn't realize that. Well, we did know what was going on. We knew Worlds was happening, but that you were able to actually be in Michigan, be playing Worlds today, and then still jump on the podcast. You are amazing, and we appreciate you for doing that. So.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So we've been talking with Alex. We've been talking all ECAN, and of course, congratulations to you on getting another MPO A tier win. It's just
Thank
crazy how many of them you rack up, and did it in pretty amazing style. There, you went from being out in Grand Prairie, playing some tight wooded courses, and you got the win there, and you had to really compete for it. We've been really enjoying the Central Coast coverage of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then now you go out to ECAN and you just blow up the course. How was it getting a chance to go out there and really let loose?
Oh, so much fun. I mean, I always enjoy playing Eddyville and seeing what kind of layouts John's going to put together for the event. So this year, yeah, he had a 24-hole layout and switching up the pins every day, which was kind of interesting. Like, there was maybe only a handful of holes where it actually kind of mattered for the tee shot. Most of them, it's like, okay, same tee shot, but maybe slightly different upshot. Yeah, it kind of made you have to like think a little bit about like where you wanted your your shot for the next basket. And it's that course always has seemed to kind of suit my game pretty well. I've played well every year I've played there, and I think just kind of allows me to separate from the field a little bit, especially with the extra holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned it there. Well, we said last year John had the Eddyville Elite layout, which was 18 championship holes, but then he took the best of those holes, created that 24 gold layout. You say it always suits your game. You always love playing out there. You really enjoyed that gold layout, take it down the win. How did it play for you?
Played great. Yeah, the gold layout definitely suits my game. I really enjoy the style of disc golf there. The kind of lack of OB, we'll call it. Although actually the holes I did have OB, I found as well. OB really is my nemesis. So whenever a course kind of has less OB, that's my favorite, because it's like throw your best possible shot. If it doesn't work out, hopefully you can still scramble and save a par. And I like the aspect of scrambling, which I found out today there's a lot less of at Worlds.
Fair enough. Well, when we were talking with Alex there, Alex and good friend Alicia got a chance to play together and just have a great tournament all weekend. You and Marty have been friends for so long, and it seems like the two of you both head up to this tournament every year. It's been a few years, but Marty's taken it down. You've taken it the last 3. Was it good? Is this something like you look forward to, the two of you, to connect, like you're always going to meet up in Bourget no matter what else is going on, or?
I mean, I wouldn't say that we have like a pact. It's like, okay, next year at ECAN, we're coming back. But no, it's always been a good battle with Marty. He's obviously a very talented player, and always puts up a good fight. And that's awesome. I love kind of battling with people and feeling the pressure of having someone there to kind of make you accountable for any of the mistakes you make. You're like, okay, like, I remember one of the holes, round 1, I was like, okay, nice, I'm like shredding. And then I took a double bogey on hole 20, and he birdied it. I was like, oh, shoot, okay, now I'm like back within 1 or 2. And so like, yeah, he's just there to kind of like hold me honest on my rounds. And it's always fun battling with Marty. And after so many years, I mean, I literally met him probably like 4 months maybe after I started playing disc golf. So
Right.
yeah, it's been a long journey playing lots of disc golf with Marty.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, when we were checking the scorecards for the rounds, we noticed that the chase card had a couple of aces during round 2. We know that
That
Jacob
was pretty
Mainville had 230-foot ace on hole 9, and then Thomas Hums had one 279-foot ace on hole 19. Did you get a chance to see either of them? And I guess either of you may have seen or heard the shouts from around the course. Was one of those? Was one of those?
It's funny because they were chase card, and we didn't hear either one.
Oh, wow.
Really?
But we heard about it from the card very quickly.
Yeah.
And as soon as we saw the card, they're like, "Oh, yes, that was awesome."
Yeah.
And but yeah, I didn't know about it when it happened, and it was funny because we were on hole 18 on the tee pad, I think, when Thomas Hums aced hole 19, and there's a bunch of people kind of sitting up on one of the mounds, one of the jumps of the like dirt bike course, the BMX course, and they were watching our tee shots, and Joe threw like a 600-foot drive, and they were going nuts for that. And then I guess Thomas was acing this elevated basket at the exact same time, and like they were so busy watching Joe's shot that they didn't even react to the ace. Which, I mean, it was like a crazy pin position. It was up on this like elevated pin, probably, I don't know, 10, 15 feet up in the air. And so acing it is like pretty insane. Like that's a crazy good ace. And but yeah, we just heard it from the card. We didn't actually get to witness either one of them.
Well, that is almost even reminiscent, I think, of your ace that you had back at TCO a couple of years ago when
Lake.
you when you got the ace, and we got to see it on camera later on, but no clue it even went in until you got up there, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Had no idea because it was a like soft skip, like barely bounced in with like maybe a chain or two. But yeah, we didn't know until like the camera guy like started like, oh, it went in, and yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, some aces just are sneaky like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Where were you on the course when they went down, Alex? Were you anywhere around? Were you able to hear any of them? Did you hear about it afterwards as well?
I didn't see the MPO's aces, but I saw an MA2 ace beside us on the hole. So lots of aces were going down. I
Right.
think there were 5
Yeah.
aces this weekend. It
Wow.
was crazy.
Well, I know
It's a good course for the ace pot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you pay in before you. Yeah, exactly. We like I said, hole 9 for Thomas. For Jacob. Hole 19 for Thomas. Is either one of those a good get? Like, is one better than the other? Or are they just? I mean,
Maybe Thomas's 15-foot high.
any ace.
basket.
Yeah.
Any ace
That's
is a great
pretty-
ace, but Thomas would have
Yeah.
been the best one out of them.
I'd give the nod to Thomas's ace just because like it's a more kind of like crazy shot. Like the one that Jacob did like is awesome because it's like a straightaway, one of the more like runnable aces on the course. So
Right.
like that one probably was more intentional because Thomas is being 15 feet elevated in the air. If it misses, he
Yeah.
probably has like a 40-foot minimum comebacker. But I mean, it's definitely a cooler shot to watch go in, I'd imagine.
Right.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, this event here, like a number of the tournaments in Ontario, it was a qualifier for Ontario Provincials. So, Alex, did you already get yours earlier in the spring in one of your events, or was this the
Yes.
one that got you? Okay, so you already were qualified.
I think every FPO in Ontario will qualify at some point.
Just play a tournament and you'll get in.
That's right. Yes.
Well, are both of you intending to play provincials this year? Is that on your list? Yeah. And
I hope so. I have not signed up, but I hope so.
well, yeah, as you said, if everyone qualifies, you'll probably have a spot to take some time to make your decision. But I think it's in Kempville, if I'm right, and it looks like that'll be a good setup. It's always nice to see it moving around.
Are you both playing at Falcons Flight?
We are, yeah, or I am.
No.
I'm playing at Falcons. You're not playing this year.
I'll be
Yeah,
working. Yeah.
Yeah. So is that the same
I'm
weekend?
tempted to make the last minute flight.
Oh, well, you
Ooh.
know,
Do it.
yeah, it's a good one to
Should.
go to, and you can head to Calgary or to Edmonton to get there. If you come to Edmonton, you
Yeah.
need a ride, let me know, although I might not be early enough to get you the practice rounds you need.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll see.
it's probably paid. I mean, not paid for, but like.
Well, the thing
bonuses are
is,
good.
it's a throw tank qualifier, and
Ooh.
I told myself at the beginning of the year, before knowing I was going to Europe for a month and a half, that I wanted to
Yeah.
go to throw tank this year.
Okay.
And I have not, because I was away for so long and I haven't been able to train too much, I kind of threw that goal out the window. But I saw it
That's
online
still
the other day, and I'm like,
Well, I'll tell you
it's
a
an
couple
option.
of things, Alex. Out here in the West, it's almost like a pilgrimage tournament. Like it is right now. I just signed up to volunteer, even though I'm playing, like on my off days. There are 81 people signed up to volunteer, let alone all the people playing. So it's just everybody who's there just wants to be a part of it. And really, Aspen Meadows East and West are ranked as two of the top courses, I think in the top 5, 3 and 4
Top 5 in the world in Canada.
in Canada. Yeah.
for
So,
Cool.
and I know, Thomas, you've thought about coming in the past as well. And I'm
Yeah.
sure
Oh,
one day
yeah.
you'll make it out. So, yeah. But if you come out, I'm sure the Alberta FPOs and the BC and Saskatchewan that show up, maybe they'd love to see you. Maybe they'd love to try and beat you. I don't know what it'll be, but they're all really nice.
that's great. I'll let you know if I make a decision.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we already had a good conversation with Alex about a lot of the play and a lot of the tournament stuff that happened. We all know that this was a big year as well. John mentioned when we interviewed him that it was a celebration of 20 years of tournaments at Eddyville. When the rounds were all done, did you get a chance to, like, was there extra activities that were happening? Did you get a chance to celebrate with John?
You're too tired.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of like social gatherings, kind of like around the clubhouse and the pro shop there.
Yeah.
I think people just kind of like sitting, relaxing, drinking a beer. Like that's one of the things that's awesome as well. As John has like a bunch of like drinks and things like ready to go at the pro shop. So he kind of is one of the few TDs that's kind of let people have like a tab through the weekend.
Oh,
So
okay.
like for me, I didn't pay my tab until Sunday, and so he's just like, yeah, take anything, write it down, and like whatever, you're good. Like I know you'll get it at the end of the weekend, or like take it
Okay.
out of the payout, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
as a pro, it's like, oh, I really got to win. I did it up on Friday night. I need to win this one.
Yeah. So it's always fun. Like people have a good time, just like relaxing, watching the last cards come in the rounds, and yeah, John always creates a good atmosphere for a good social time. Like
Yeah.
anytime throughout the tournament.
Yeah, when he said when we talked to him a couple weeks ago, like Daryl and I would have been right up that alley 20 years ago when he did his first tournament, and it was 50% disc golf and it was 50% a rock concert. It was the way he retells it, and that would have been an awesome time.
There were some kegs on hole 9. I think not many people made it past hole 9, I think is what he was saying.
Yeah, I don't think it was sanctioned, that event. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
It can be fun, man.
Yeah, for sure. If anybody hasn't listened to our interview with Alex, go back and check it out. That was episode 103 is the last time we interviewed you, Alex. When you do, you'll learn that Alex was also Team Canada volleyball player in the past as well. And it looks like you had a chance to head out to Ottawa to see some volleyball. What was all that about?
I did, yes. Our professional beach volleyball league had their event in Canada in Montreal.
Okay.
And so I was lucky enough. We were only 2 hours away, so I drove out and got to see Team Canada play and win against one of my former teammates from university. So it was kind of a blast from the past. Make me a little bit sad, but it was really fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to ask you if you got a chance to reconnect with anybody out there. So it was good that you got to see some of your old teammates as well.
Yeah, they asked me. They're playing for, I don't know, $20,000 or more, and my teammates like, oh, it's so cool that you're playing professional disc golf now. Like, how much money can you make? And I'm like,
Hundreds of dollars.
Almost what you make.
Yeah. If I have a really good year, I could make the same as this tournament, right?
Yeah.
So, well, hopefully that starts to change, and we're seeing that with some of the bigger tournaments down south, and it'll take some time, but
yeah, we're hopeful.
Yeah, definitely.
Got to get to the big leagues. That's right.
Yeah,
Like
300,000 at Worlds this year. It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the purse that's being split up,
Purse,
is it?
Yeah, not the winner. The winner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, for sure.
That's when we know we've
That'd
really made it, when the winner gets 300 grand,
exactly.
for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. Well, we're excited to, and Thomas, we don't want to keep you too long. We know that you've come up, you're playing Worlds right now. You got a bunch of tournaments ahead of you too. You just got off playing doubles a couple weeks ago as well with Chris Clemens. How did you enjoy the experience down at the Preserve and playing that event? Because it looked like it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, no, the Preserve was so much fun. I'm like glad that was my first kind of tour event back. Just a really fun format, and playing best shot doubles first 2 rounds, and then alternate shot the final round. Really just kind of, and Chris Clemens is such a great guy, and we really complement each other's games with the lefty backhand, righty forehand, or lefty backhand, lefty forehand, and my righty backhand, righty forehand combo. We kind of have all the angles and shots like kind of dialed in, so we had like good potential to play really, really well. Unfortunately, I think we missed cash by 1 stroke, but that's tour for you. And but still, really, really fun event, and I hope that they continue to do doubles events every year from here on out.
Yeah, definitely fun to watch. I don't know if you can tell. I'm sure this comes across that you're the happy, the positive one. Not saying that I'm not, but like you're the life of the podcast. But I've got to give you props on being the ever optimist, because when we interviewed Thomas prior to Preserve, we said, what are your chances of winning down there? Thomas even said that he probably had 0 chance of winning. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, Thomas, in the Heiser Flip picks, he still picked you as his pick for Preserve.
That's hilarious.
So
Nice.
props to Jeremy.
We need those optimists
Yeah.
in our lives. Yeah.
Well, I was looking at it, Thomas, and I knew you weren't going to be playing a ton of Pro Tour events this year. And I was like, this is the one time in the Heiser Flip I get to pick Thomas. So I wasn't going to
that's true.
pass it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's
thank you.
good. You bet. And so with that, thinking about the doubles really quick, do you think that there's space for there to be multiple events throughout the year, or is it kind of best off probably to just be one and make a big deal out of it each year?
I would love to see two, if possible. Like I think one like this where it's male doubles and female doubles, but I think also a really big mixed doubles could be pretty cool too. I
Yeah.
know they do one at Worlds a lot, and it's actually been a kind of like really well attended event in the past, but they've kind of dropped the ball, I feel like, in the last couple of years, and they could make it like a really big spectacle event because it's always the weekend before Worlds. Throw some DGN like film crew out there and like build up some hype around the teams, and I feel like you could actually run a really cool like mixed doubles Worlds event.
Yeah.
That would be like just as exciting and popular as the doubles was this year.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm with you on that. That would be great to see.
And when we see the Jomez tour, right? So aside from the
Yeah.
DGN, like we see those different types of things happening. So definitely there's
It'd be a
room.
great Jomez Tour event.
Yeah.
exactly.
What I just quickly, what did you think of the format? I know when I was watching the Jomez, Nate and Yuli and Jerm were talking about it, having the best shot, alt shot. Do you like it that way, or do you think it could be a little bit better having the alt shot in the middle?
I think it doesn't matter too much to me whether you put it where you put alt shot round. Like,
Right.
I think it's going to be still fun either way. I think it makes kind of the most sense, probably being last. So it's like the pressure moment for the final day.
Yeah.
I know players like are having more fun and probably doing cooler things in best shot, but I think the competitive pressure is why we're on tour. Like that's kind of the separation between tour and like your kind of typical local tournaments.
Yeah.
And so I like alt shot being the final day, but I would kind of like to see best shot, tough shot, and I think we play the FPO layout for tough shot, and then the FPO plays the MPO layout in a modified best shot.
That would
And
be cool.
I think that could be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And then do a alt shot still final day.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. And the one thing I think about that tough shot idea is it just gives the opportunity to see which teams can really perform under pressure, and who's got the scramble game, or maybe who's just got the consistent game, because maybe the tough shot is only 5 feet shorter than the best shot in those ones, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think
Alex,
it'd be fun to see, and I know people love watching the pros shank and throw B and get triples. So I think a little tough shot thrown in there would be fun for everybody.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Alex, have you played any double tournaments or any double events?
Of course, GTA Cup. We
yeah.
have our legendary GTA Cup here. So all winter we have our competitive 4 rounds or 4 days of team doubles. We do best shot, worst shot, alternating shot, and combined score.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, and so we know who Thomas's partner would be on the Pro Tour. He's already played with Chris Clemens. So now it's your turn. You're going to head down next year. Who's the FPO? You got your pick. Any of the FPOs you want, or someone you want to bring. Doesn't even have to be someone there. Who's your partner if you're going into that tournament?
Oh boy. I mean, to complement my weaknesses, I go with a strong C2 putter and consistent C1 putter. I want to play my Rebecca Dawn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Stick
pick.
together.
Yeah, that's a Great choice. Yeah. Well, and obviously she's the world's
Fighting
best putter as of a week ago. So
Yeah.
you made a good
crazy.
choice.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, talk about a
Yep.
first year on tour for Rebecca. She's sitting tied ninth after round 1 today. So the amount of top 10s, and she's put herself into, I don't know, Thomas, I don't know if you've been looking, but I think she's either top 20 or top 10 in the world on the FPO side right now. She's kind of cracked
Yeah.
up in there. So
I believe so. Yeah. She's been absolutely killing it. I think I know she cracked the top 10. I don't know if she still is. I know, like, once the Europe swing finished, she definitely was.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's kind of shaken up since, like, Preserve and all that, because I think, I don't know if she had top 10s there, but I know she's killing it this week. So
yeah.
I have a question for Thomas. Can I ask?
Ooh.
Thomas,
Sure.
we have a
Yeah.
longtime listener, first time caller.
Calling all the way in
I-
from.
I was gonna ask, just because of this weekend being so long of 3 days. I don't play every day like other disc golfers, but I felt so physically but more mentally exhausted from the 3 rounds, and I was thinking about being on tour and having to play at that level of focus every single day, other than maybe one day off a week. What was it like
Right.
when you were touring full time?
Oh, I mean, that was the hardest part of touring, honestly, is the mental grind of being so mentally focused and physically, like, tasking too. And doing it, like, there'd be times where I would play 14 weeks straight, a weekend, every single weekend, a tournament, and like, probably 12 of those being pro tours or like majors. And so that definitely got really taxing. Like, there's definitely a big lull that you kind of see near the end of the season, where pros are kind of getting a little bit burnt out. Like, you'll see some of them take breaks here and there, although some of the best tournaments are at the end of the season, so they really kind of push through. But yeah, it takes a big toll, and you have to really try to stay sharp and, like, enjoy some of the moments. Try not to, like, stress as much. And I know that's why also sometimes like, people that have been touring for a long time might have a slight easier, like, flexibility of practice schedule, just because they know the course. They might only have to get 1 or 2 rounds in to actually, like, kind of refresh themselves with the course. So I know that always helps if you've been doing it a number of years. It definitely, like, similar to the 3 rounds we played there, like, 3 rounds on a tour course definitely gets you, let alone, like, a 4-round, 5-round event. So I think you'll see, actually, probably it'll be interesting at Idlewild if there's a little dip in performance from the field, just because it's after a 5-day Worlds event.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. Great question. Thank you for calling in with that one. We really appreciate it.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. I mean, even like 3rd round, I was kind of like, I don't want to play the same layout again. I'm done mentally. So I can imagine on tour,
the weather didn't help. The weather made it a lot worse to try to, like, tough through and enjoy playing that final round.
That is true.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, we know it's late your time. You're going to have to get up, and you're going to have to get another round in because you've got 4 more to go, Thomas. So we wish you luck with that. And Alex, you got to rest after having such a big tournament there. Get back into the swing of it. And also start planning. Give me a call, because if you need me to connect you with anyone at Balkans, I got some hookups for you. So
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thanks for taking the time to join us tonight. Before we let you go, we just want to give you both an opportunity. We'll start with Alex. Is there anybody you want to shout out, any sponsors, anyone like that? Now is your time.
Just shout out to Innova, a great sponsor. I've been 2 years with them. And if you're looking for the best discs in the game, you know where to find them.
Just quickly, how are you still throwing the gator?
Of course. Yes. I pulled it out on a new hole this weekend, and it's changed my view of it even more. I like it even
Oh
more.
wow.
Oh,
All right.
fantastic.
I'm still trying it. I think I'm still going back to the Cayman, but I'm not going to knock it. And Thomas, we'll throw it over to you.
Yeah, just excited for everything that's coming up in the next couple weeks. Finishing up the World Championships here, and then yeah, Team Canada is going to be coming up real soon. So we're going over to Lithuania. My flight actually leaves on Monday, so
Yeah.
be jumping right into another big tournament and get lots of practice in there, lots of team fun. So if anyone listening wants to support Team Canada, check out Can Disc Golf. I think they might still have a couple things left up on their site for sale, which all goes to supporting everyone on the team with their travels and with their journey over to Lithuania. So that'd be a huge help.
Well, we talked about it earlier, Thomas, and I don't know if you saw, but I just got it. Rob Sharp delivered it yesterday to me. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, looks good, fits good. I'm twice as good looking tonight as I normally am, just because of this.
And something else crazy that happened tonight, Thomas. Jeremy also got some 3 packs of collector cards for us to open. Jeremy opened his first pack, and we were saying that when Rob Sharp dropped them off, he kind of mentioned, he's like, I think there's some free discs. You know, there's a player disc that you can win out of the past as well. So Jeremy opened his pack, and I opened my pack. And I actually won a Stuart McKissick.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
we
awesome.
pulled it out live on air, but yeah, I'm the winner. Congratulations. You've won a signed disc from Stuart McKissick. So I actually got that in the pack on air. So yeah, I can't wait to get that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so people, like you said, start sponsoring. Even though you guys are already getting ready to head out there, keep buying the gear and that because it supports the team as a whole, whether it's this year for you guys or for the next year as well.
Right.
So yeah, and it looks good. It's great. It's I bought a number of hoodies, and some of them fit good. Some of them are too tight. They're tough around the neck. This is perfect. This fits so nicely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, yeah, again, thanks for joining us, both of you. We will speak to you again soon. Congratulations again, and good luck for the future.
All right. Thanks so much.
Awesome.
Good
Thanks,
luck,
guys.
Thomas.
See ya.
Bye.
Well, Daryl, we've said it before, but I think we could say it a million times.
Yeah.
Our Canadian pro disc golfers, they're top shelf, man. They're the best out there.
They're so kind. They're so appreciative of everything we do. We're appreciative of what they do. They're so kind with their time, generous. They're the best.
Yeah, like Alex giving us everything, even the lowdown on her whole vacation, getting engaged, just like everything's coming up Alex this year.
Yeah.
Thomas taking the time after a round at Worlds and joining us on the podcast. That's amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm thinking, what do you think the secret word is? Do you think Alex and Thomas are the best? Is that the secret word?
Yeah. It doesn't even need to be put into a phrase. Just drop that in the comments.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we enjoy everything about having them on here. And
For sure.
the secret word's always been, if you're listening this far and you want to show us that you were listening this far, drop a comment on the YouTube video, not on the live in the comments that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Go back after, put one in, and that we'll know that you were listening.
Exactly.
And it's a way to support us, because if you haven't subscribed to our podcast on YouTube, what are you doing? Get on there, subscribe, tell your friends about it, hit Facebook, hit Instagram, like, comment, do it all. And when you've done all that and you want to do more, you can head over to Patreon, become a Patreon member. You get special benefits out of that.
Absolutely.
You can also, talking about gear, if you like this jersey, of course, support WIFDIF and support Team Canada's efforts at WIFDIF, or support Chain Out and get one of these cool hats we got too. So
Absolutely.
lots of ways.
$20.
Yeah, that's
There
right.
you go. Speaking of Patreon, don't forget, head over to Patreon, sign up for any level, including free. Support the podcast, get a free link to join us for Around the Basket. That'll be coming up right after this episode. We're going to be talking about Worlds.
Yeah.
First day one of Worlds. We're going to be talking about the Innova Replay event. We might talk some more about your Mississippi Disc Golf adventure.
Yes, I'm thinking
It
too.
was quite an adventure to get back.
It was an event. It was hot down there.
Yeah.
Also, too, with Worlds, it's like you and I have not had a chance to go to any Worlds, whether it's been as a spectator, whether it's been as a player. But I know some of our listeners have. And I'd love to hear what their experiences were at Worlds and if they liked it and what the
Right.
best parts or maybe some pro tips for if we do get to go there. If it's like, get to the fly mark 2 hours early or
Right.
something like that. But yeah.
Cool.
But other than that, there's only one thing that has to happen
there
at this
really?
point in the show.
Are you
And
sure?
the people who are still in, Mr. Mike Biet, Mr. Dylan Froelich, you know what's coming. You've been waiting for it the whole time. You loved listening to Alex. You loved listening to Thomas. But you need the sweet, sultry sounds of 2 MCs and 1 DJ. I don't know.
Something like that. 2, OAPs. We started this show with Jeremy's goodies.
Team Canada cards in a brand new hoodie.
Daryl played a tournament. We say hooray!
He loved playing at an Innova replay. replay.
I like what you did there. Thomas and Alex, we are big fans.
They took home the wins at ECAN.
For Alex, of course, was something new.
Well, Thomas found birdies through and through. And through.
And through.
And an eagle or 2.
Eddyville's been rocking, 20 years strong.
3 different courses, you can't go wrong.
One thing's for sure, there is no doubt.
We'll be back next week with another Chain
Chain
Out.
Out. Thanks, everybody.